Hey, Mike Kennedy with you. We had a little package in the mail. We've been talking about the Minox 16.2, a cassette with 16 millimeter wide film in it. Now, we're moving from that. We've still got some frames to shoot on this, so we'll have another video of the processing and printing. We're going to move from that to the Minox camera. Quite a difference in size. Quite a difference in price, too. These Minox cameras have always been expensive. Now, of course, with the digital coming in, it really knocked the price of the older ones down. I was kind of surprised. I thought they would be high forever, but they're still relatively expensive. They were expensive in the time when people bought them. Billed as a camera for everyone, I don't think it was a camera that everyone could afford. One of the things that developed shortly after, which a lot of people feel is much easier to use, is this little device that I bought here. This is, in fact, a stainless steel reel for developing a Minox film. So, here's the reel, stainless steel. Instead of it being 35 millimeters wide, it's approximately 9.3 millimeters wide. Okay, so the film would wind in here. I got to learn how to do it exactly, but it fit in a standard stainless steel tank that you could use for 35 millimeter, and it would go in there, and to agitate, you would just simply turn the tank over and right side up again. It's sealed, no liquid comes out, and that was a standard way that they would develop film. So, in the classic Minox tank, which is Bakelite, and it actually only holds about 60 milliliters, I think, or maybe 100 milliliters of chemicals, but practically hardly any chemicals. This could be carried out in daylight. You put your film cartridge in here, and it would wind down through this spiral and into the tank. But the problem here with the first version is, you can see this was flat, and it wouldn't allow chemicals to get to the back of the film really well. And if you've got film that has a backing, which some films do, they have for different reasons. Some of them have a carbon backing, so they transport better in movie cameras. Some of them have different, anti-reflection coatings or whatever. But sometimes there's something on there, and you really want usually that fixer to get in there and remove that. So they redid the center column and put it in channels into it. So instead of it being flat like this, it went like this with every one of these grooves, and that way film chemicals could get to the back of the film. But the fact that this takes so little chemicals sometimes was a advantage and sometimes a disadvantage, because a smaller amount of chemicals is hard to keep at a temperature that you want it to. Basically, whatever the temperature of the tank is, once you pour the chemicals in, it's going to become that temperature. Unlike a stainless steel tank, excuse me, you might have 8 ounces of chemicals in there, so the temperature of the actual reel or tank, if it's at room temperature, isn't going to impact it that much. Well, when you've got this mass and so little chemicals, it does. So let's say there's pros and cons of each, but I was excited to get this. These can go for quite a bit. And I think I got it from someone that just wanted to go to a good home. In other words, he probably used it quite a bit at one time, and he just wanted to see that it would go to someone that would use it as well. So there we go. That's what came in the mail today. And we'll be doing more about the Minox camera, the Minox B that I have, and talking about some of the history of the camera as we go along. Bye.